Allow me to take this opportunity to welcome you back to this lesson of ours. Now in today's lesson, we are going to look at mutation. So we are going to look at mutation, as you can see there, mutation. Then from there, what you should think about mutation is the definition first of all. Now when you hear mutation or when you look at mutation, it simply means this is a sudden change in the structure and the composition of a gene or chromosome. Any sudden change which occurs in the structure and composition of a gene or chromosome is what we are calling the mutation. After understanding the definition, then we can go ahead and look at the types of mutation. Under types of mutation, here at this level, we normally look at two types of mutation. One is called the chromosomal mutation. Chromosome, it simply means the sudden change. So the chromosome mutation, it simply means the sudden change in the number or structure of a chromosome. So when they talk about chromosome mutation, this simply occurs, or these sudden changes, they occur in the structure or the numbers of a chromosome. So chromosome mutation, this mutation occurs on the structure of a chromosome. Then you have what we call number 2 is the gene mutation. So gene mutation, this is a sudden change in the chemical nature of a gene. When you talk about gene mutation, actually you have understood what mutation is. Then gene. So when they say define the term gene mutation, just know that this is the sudden change in the chemical nature of a gene. Then from there we can go ahead. So after looking at the types of mutation, then what comes next is the examples of what? Examples of mutation. Then and examples of mutation, we can say examples of mutation or genetic disorders are albinism and the sickle cell anemia. So in those previous lessons we have been having, I taught what an albinism is, that condition, that genetic disorder, and I also talked about what? Sickle cell anemia. So if you want to know more about albinism and the sickle cell anemia, I kindly request you to go and look at those videos up there. Then from there, I want you to look at these. So these pictures below, those are some of the examples of mutation. Like you can see there, here you can look at the eyes. You can look at this person here. You can look at this one. So all of those ones, all those appearances you are seeing are due to what? Are due to mutation. From there, we have still this baby is born with the two heads, but they are sharing one body. Those are all mutations. When the fingers are joined together, people who are born with the 6 or 7 fingers, all of those ones are due to what? Are due to mutations, as you can see. Then after there, you have to look at what we are calling effects of mutations. And what I want you to know under effects of mutations, we can say that mutations can be neutral. We have what we call neutral mutations, and some effects can be beneficial to human being, and the other mutations can be harmful depending on the variation they cause to an individual. So without wasting a lot of time, let's begin with the effects of let's begin with the effects of mutations. Now when talk about mutation, this one we talk about mutation. These are mutations that are neither beneficial nor harmful to survival and the reproduction of an organism. That these mutations, they are not harmful for survival and the reproduction of an organism. Then from there we can go ahead and look at what we are calling the beneficial mutations. Now we are saying the word beneficial, it means what you can get out of that effect. That is beneficial. Then we are saying beneficial mutations. Here we are having beneficial mutations. Here we are having these have a positive effect on an organism. And these include: one, there is resistance to diseases. For example, the mutant gene for sickle cell anemia. Confers resistance to malaria to sickle cell victims. It is believed that in Africa, we have some areas where people who are suffering from sickle cell anemia, they have that extra advantage over malaria. It is believed that those people cannot be affected by what? By malaria. That's why we are saying that one of the positive effect, it was resistance to diseases. Then two, when it comes to plants, there is resistance to harsh climatic conditions. Now this one occurs in plants. From there, when you go to the benefit number 3, we are saying that there is rapid growth and the production of high yields among plants. That when look at the plants which we used to plant some time back, they are totally different from these plants we are having these days because of what? Variation. That the plants which we are having these days, they can put on very many what? They can put off very many yields, or they can put on a lot of yields. Then from there, when we look at benefit number 4, we are having cause variation that enable an organism to adapt to changes in the environment. Of course, anti-variation enables organisms to adapt to changes in the what? In the environment, e.g. the antibiotics or the antibiotic resistance in what? In bacteria. Then number 5, lastly, on the benefits or the beneficial mutations, we have may lead to formation of new species. In bracket, what we are calling what? Evolution. I already made a video about evolution, so just look for it and keep on what? Keep on reading. Then from there, we can go ahead and look at some of the harmful effects of now the harmful effects we have, that these are mutations that negatively impact an organism's ability to survive and reproduce. Harmful, it is dangerous to you as an organism, and it can also prevent you from what? From producing. One of the harmful effects, we can say development of cancerous what? Cancerous cells. It is one of the effects. Then two, it causes genetic disorders, e.g. albinism, sickle cell anemia, and Downey's what? Downey's syndrome. Allow me end here. I wish you the best. Please subscribe, share, and comment, or put any topic you want me to explain for you in the comment section. Let's meet in genetic disorders. I sign out.